Sanjian Zhubarashu, Sanji Juda, Zoyi Jonan Loy, Janju Bordo, Dani, Janzu Jay, Taki Janzu Jiveson, Dola Benju, Sanjian Zhubarashu. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, most excellent, I took refuge until enlightenment reached it. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for say all sentient beings. May all mother sentient beings and boundaries of the sky have happiness in the course of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering in the course of the suffering. May they never be separated from happiness that is free from sorrow. May the rest of the economy be free from attachment and diversion. Lama Konchok So they are before the transmission of the Phowa text with the golden lineage prayer. So many you have the full of the Phowa transmission, maybe sometime I'm a little bit skip, so this may be not the transmission yet for you, the golden lineage. So I will first begin golden lineage transmission. Thank you. So this golden lineage means the unbroken lineage. So unbroken lineage means, so there are Tibetan Buddhism, there are different names. For example, the Kagyu, Kilu, Nyingma, etc. Most of you familiar, what is the Kagyu Pa? And you think Kagyu Pa means from Vajradhara to Telopa. And he is one of the main student, Pandita scholar in Naropa. The first Tibetan student is a great Tantric master, and as well as the translator Marpa, and so forth. Those you think in a way are the Kagyupa. So actually, Ka means Buddha's speech or teaching by Buddha or directly spoke of Buddha. Gyu means from there continue or become the lineage. So this means directly from Buddha. The Kagyuba means, and you can say I'm Kagyuba, or usually there's a Kadam Kagyu and so forth. But now these days, Kagyuba means, just I remember, just I said, explain the Dorjichang, Vajradhara, Teloba, Naroba, Milareba, and so forth. Now this become in the one sect, sort of the name and the Kagyuba. So generally speaking, Kagyuba is the Buddha's lineage, or holding the Buddha's, directly Buddha's teaching. So they go Ganjur. Ganjur is taught by Buddha. So Ka, see, Ganjur is taught by Buddha. Then Yur is the commentary and Buddha's base of the teaching. And then the scholar, the commentary, what does it mean? So first we will go the lineage prayer. The golden lineage means the unbroken lineage for successful Phowa lineage. So there are so many names we supplicate in English as well. So each one is the completely accomplishment for the Phowa practice. So we're wishing to everyone become like those, the golden lineage master. Then we can benefit many beings. So that's the idea. Pemenum dojo Jowo dojo Jowo Jowo Solo the one with me and what you are not just about the word and not also on the so on to the Junior and wants the baggage to the Garagamata, and those are given the double the Jolo, so on the Junior on the bottom of the Boba, you imagine one of the Junior and also on the Junior, Nelur, the Kimmy, my to the Junior. Chitran don't to the Jensen, others don't know which is the music to General Jolo, the Junior, the General about the China, so much on the Junior Commerce. The Gula mentioned was over going to the one the geological China Bagger Church, but you know, you don't some much you can let and better eulogy, but you want to get you any measures on the Ricky Michigan, Nagolo, the Michigan, the Junior to world. The good of the Junior Jimmy was a Chimon and I'm going to move the John you do correct on the urinate on the Tomato the Junior Bando yonde dozo je gondo menjame modu jule de boju ju sama de university ki chere gi je gondo de ju no se je je no zara bana same je je me ban je gondo de shivalo no no sama do de ju no je gondo ma ju tu je ala me de ju ro ga je de ba ni do ro zinde botu ne de je no sama do हम जिस वाला में जब हम रोज सुना ये तो जिंगरो लो बंदे सुन कर जो लो सब तो जब जी जी ने वो लोग भी ऐसा कि बंदे जो 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 हम लोग जो ने बस तो जो जवाब नहीं आता ना मतलब में जी पर हम उसका dorje change komba nurudo joy banda lo mo ku jo so ji yo de de so da mo tu je na ki be je da ka din da de tum bon da me do je jang go de mo je be je no so do tu je se ji jin ji na je mo ta so就写到把这样怎么的，浪走东个没到了，高楼的人都个人们都说，2、3年在把同在那，是那的都说讲怎么，是那这个是把了，高楼的人都个人们都说，自己同个同在那，从那没的讲怎么的，就都是个可罗了，高楼的人都个人们都。怕成就生阶动波了，对这确实讲总不大，用于特别直播了，高楼的人都可能都从生阶旁边现在呢，让现在这些都叫总不叫过说到了年都接的过了，高楼的人都可能都说来军这了，你些阶段呢，确实没也看到样总不大。都前面也能搞懂不了，高楼的人都可能都说，娘亲老不当真别老妈了，对牌接到过啥样总不大，这军人都懂不了，高楼的人都可能，让生活对就咱那正面什么样总不知道，当都对边个不了，高楼的人都可能都说，那等家等给嘟嘟嘟，估计不知道吧，没就让同学们打起吧，小心嘛，这人间他生成了老没土个不。So now this is three different supplications. One the golden lineage, one the short supplication prayer. Then last one is the Lord Jigden Sungong's Phowa. So those three transmissions are finished. Now the longer one in the Phowa, the Jagdugma, the great Drikung Phowa. So now, so we'll see where is the page. Sanji Kamela Jazelo Sumena Gajinala Zoan, the Solomon, the Dewachen, Sanji, and the Sangamara Zoan, the Solomon, Sanji, Pabu, Chimino, Zoan, the Solomon, the Sanji. Chuchisan General Zoan, the Solomon, the Dewachen, Sanji, Samam, and the Zoan, the Solomon, the House, the Dewachen, Sanji, Yunzan, Pulanjala Zoan, the Solomon, Kajan Jabala Zoan, the Solomon, the Jizan Gujaran Zoan, the Solomon, the Jan Sanji, and the Chira Zoan, the Solomon, the Trinam Jala Zoan, the Solomon, the Jan Sanji, the Zoan, the Solomon, the Sanji, the Jala Zoan, the Solomon, the Jan Sanji, the Zoan, the Solomon, the Jan Sanji, the Jewish Zoan, the Solomon, the Jujian Mala Zoan, the Solomon, the Jan Sanji, the Village of the Solomon, the Jan Sanji, the Dharma, the Solomon, the Sanji, English, Jumolo, the Solomon, the Wajan, the Solomon, the Tenzi Chujin Junela Swan, the Salon, the Wajan, Sonja, Tenjin Sabe, Lama, Sawan, the Salam Poa, and Jumra Chinjil, and Nampa, Jun, the Vrachinjelo, Zonjanet, the Wajan, the Jebra Chinjolo, Sanja, over Mela, Sazelo. Yadam bone bone ma bone bone janas baros dom sura sangare parashiri zamande gana samguru sambo abijida mana bare bare oma maran zabi dayo so kewa de ni no Azon du jana do je jamal ba di zal var jom zum de dum zavani dum ni ran bani de jana je bolo to so jos ni ran ma je ban je jivani gono gono be bare jo lam gung san do 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 so do Lama Konchok Sonam Okay. So now sort of the complete in the transmission part. So now, please, the Phowa, of course, all the Buddha's teaching is very unique, very beneficial. Whoever practice, they can benefit. So especially the Phowa practice is the most important. How young for us and how rich for us, it doesn't matter. Someday, not someday, every moment is the impermanent. And the death is cannot stop. Death means not making you scared or uncomfortable. Birth to death is the human journey. So between there, we have chance to develop love, compassion, forgiveness. All those we have opportunity to this life is become meaningful, useful, and the life after life benefit continue as long as the sentient being needs. Your motivation is become true reality to serve the sentient being again and again, such as the past Buddha and Bodhisattvas, great Mahasiddhas, yogis and yoginis, the different forms, different technique, different meditation, different method, so that purpose is to be free from all sentient beings. But at the same time, the practice is very rare, opportunity is very rare. That is why not many connection to the holy dharma teachings. So for us, a little different karmically, we wanted to practice, we see the benefits through the Buddha's teaching in the past 2,600 years and continue benefit, because this is not somebody idea. This is the Buddha's teaching. See all the lineage and all the beings, each sentient beings, what kind of circumstances, all the conditions Buddha will within one time to see all beings. So who follow these teachings to the benefit tremendous. So that kind we will keep in our motivation. Then you share the place in the text. So you can read English one, okay? Nyurdo lana meba yanda wazo Chanjo Rinpoche do
All other sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and all-knowingness, may they experience happiness and be separated from suffering. I will quickly establish them in the state of the most perfect and precious Buddhahood. Thus, until I achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. May all other sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness which is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Above the crown of my head, I visualize a white lotus with a moon disk seat. On this is a syllable hum, which transforms into a vajra dorje with a hum in its center. From this hum, light radiates, purifying the obscurations of all beings. This light is offered to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. The light returns and dissolves into the seed syllable hum. The hum then transforms into Dorje Sempa, who is in essence our own kind root Lama. Dorje Sempa is white in color and holds a Dorje and bell. He sits gracefully in the half-lotus position. He wears silken robes and all the precious ornaments. Vajrasattva,
Mahasattva, great mind, embodiment of all Buddhas,
the
assembled the Dharmakaya, are constitute the holding of the Vajra. Dorsime Dugara and the Dorjia, Debora, Hungdara, Yige, Gurval, Ujo and Ove, Dewa, Gujane, Dorjin, Zimbe, Salai, Sere da Surundu, Ngajin, da Savala, the Lay, Duzik, Shabji, Tevon, Ledo, Dani, Sambu, Neju, Dindu, Nizan, Oguru, Dugu, Darba, Duzik, Medin, Ranglu, Shilda, Dagbara, Juru.
At Dorje Sempa's heart level is a Dorje on a moon disk. At
The center is Dorje, the home syllable, the
surrounded
Sangha
by the
Mahadan,
100
syllable mantras.
The radiating light from the rotating
mantras and
completely
ability,
purifies the
obscuration of the all beings
and they
that become the Dorje Sempa.
The
The
light
light radiance is dissolved into the mantra of the seed syllable whom the nectar produces from the syllable through the right rituals and Dorje Sempa. Enters the crown in my head to purify all my illness and obstacles through the process my body. This obscuration, the Lord burns the form, the smoke dark liquid. Now you fill the nectar, the completely purified. Now same as the later, with Amitabha, but now this is the Vajrasattva. Many of you know Vajrasattva is the white color. And there's a little different position. Vajrasattva is like similar in the green Dara position. His right leg is bended and the left is the half lotus position. And then the holding the right hand holding the Vajra from the heart. And the left hand holding is the bell above the navel. So then when they're reciting Vajrasattva mantra, and then the Vajrasattva's big toe, the nectar is coming completely in your central channel. And then you can imagine if you will maybe back pain or headache or maybe something in your physical illness. So the nectar is coming down, is all different channels, and then reaching into your sickness part. Everything is like becoming to clean, looks like in the pipe or somewhere. Everything's coming out more and more clean. At first, you will have the dark smoke colors coming in your body, and then just a light chocolate color, and then maybe brown color, then a lighter and lighter, then becoming the like milk, the pure white color. Then the pure white color is becoming full of your body, like we're pouring milk in glasses. So you can see outside to inside in completely white. Likewise, your milk, the nectar is coming your crown chakra to the central channel, and then coming out full of your body, blessing nectar, and then becoming the 5 Buddha family is each one is like, say the milk is becoming cream, and becoming the nectars becoming the 5 ornaments, the 5 Buddha families. So reciting the Vajrasattva mantra, that kind you can imagine. And Vajrasattva, or the right toe, becoming the nectar is like the white milk. And each sentient being and go directly in the central channel. Every being's different disease now this moment in the purified. So this becoming to cleansing your body, speech, mind. Let's try Vajrasattva. We'll be reciting 3 times together. Om Bandar Sadhu Samayo Manu Balaya Bandar Sadhu Deno Bhai Dida Dida Membava Sadhu Gaya Membava Zovu Jaya Membava Manu Radu Membava Sarva Siddhi Meparayam Sarva Karma Sudam Siddhama Shriyam Guru Bhangavan Sarva Dattanga Dandara Mame Mundam Dharma Sazam Dhamma Shriyam Guru Bhagavan Sarvadattangam Santaramam Manzam Panzamba Masamaya Sadhu Bandara Sattu Sammaya Manubhalaya Bandara Sadhu Deno Bhai Didho Didho Mambhava Sadhagaya Mambhava Sadhagaya Mambhava Anuradhu Mambhava Sarvasiddhi Mamprayam Ovagama Sudam Dhamma Shriyam Guru Bhagavan Sarvadada Bandaraman Nasa Bhagava Pasamaya Sadhu Laso Mongbe Tonglen Gejurube Gombo Jobse Zobo Doje Robe Zobo Adage Jabze Dege Sebe Adorzamen Jizu Kyuji Dikdibe Dago Shisonde Dalai Tembe Jiba Changbara Yuru
I and all sentient
beings deluded by ignorance have broken vows. O Lama Dorje Senpa, protector, the holder, the watcher, the lord of sentient beings, please protect us. Dorje Senpa is pleased with the prayer and the request.
Your delusions are now cleared away and you are purified.
Dorje Senpa then dissolved into the light and absorbed myself and through the top in my head. I then become the Dorje Senpa, meditating on the union of the appearance and emptiness.
Through the virtue of this practice, may I achieve Dorje Senpa's great realization. To this state, may I come to lead every being, not one left behind.
So now this is the golden lineage prayer. You see the golden lineage prayer by Drikung or Renjin Punzo. So Renjin Punzo is the one of the very important our lineage. So he is also the holding the Nyingma lineage at the time. There's some rare lineage, the transmission. The transmission is very important in the Buddhist tradition. If you don't have transmission, they're not allowed to practice. That's called unbroken. So this the Renjin Punzo, the holding to the many Nyingma's rare teaching. as well as the Kagyu teaching. So he is one of the most important at the time. And also he was directly in contact to the Guru Pema Sambhava in time to time. So he is the one of the great Phowa practice. He also did many teachings, especially the Dzogchen teaching, Drikung Kagyu teachings, the Yangtze teachings. All those treasure is we call dharma. So he is the Drikung, one of the treasure master. So this is the lineage composed by the Gyalwang Rinchen Punzo. Let's please read.
Namo Guru, Vajradhara, the Supreme Sixth Family, Tilopa, source of the Buddha families of the three times, the excellent scholar Naropa, who actualized the three kayas. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Marpa, the perfection of the ocean of linguistics, Milarepa, the perfection of realizations, Gampopa, the life tree of the Buddha's teachings in Tibet, the land of snow. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Dorje Gyalpo, Vajrayogini's chosen one, Lord Jukten Sungon, the second Nagarjuna. Sultran Dorje, the great abbot, the light of the teachings. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Sangye Om, who actualized the innate truth of non-duality. Jengya Drakpa Jungye, the most excellent lineage holder. Dorje Drakpa, the emanation of Tilopa. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Kawa, the manifestation of the Supreme Compassionate One. Drakpa Sonam, the one who is free from the delusion of duality. Dorje Rinchen, the chosen one of Saraha. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Dorje Gyalpo, the emanation of Padmasambhava. Chokyi Gyalpo, the proponent of the Buddha's teachings. Dondrup Gyalpo, the crown jewel of all yogins. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Dogpo Wang, victorious one, triumphant in every direction. Chogyal Ratna, Lord of human beings. Ratna Dwaza, Vajrapani's emanation. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Rinchen Chokyi Gyalpo, the emanation of Manjushri Goka. Kunga Rinchen, the peerless second Buddha. Jetsun Ratna, the holder of the two lineages. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Pelgi Gyatso, the treasure of the Pith instructions. Dharma Ratsa, whose kindness is unrepayable. Drakpa Gyalchen, holder of the victorious families. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Konchok Ratna, who illuminates the nature of the three vows, which is essence teachings of the peerless Drikung Kagyu. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Dharmakirti, the unborn Dharmakaya, the self-liberating mode of abiding, manifests the unwavering Sambhogakaya, from which emanates the Nirmanakaya, according to the needs of his disciples. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Trinle Namgyal, outwardly holding the banner of the Vinaya teachings, inwardly through bodhicitta, benefiting sentient beings as one's only child, secretly accomplished the mastery of the arising and completion stages. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Trinle Sampo, the embodiment of all objects of refuge, who is master of all the sutric and tantric forms of teachings and imparts them to others. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Dondrup Chogyal, who possesses the three kindnesses and liberates all beings through the profound and secret teachings with empowerments and explanations. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Konchok Tenzin Drodu, the emanation of Chenrezig, the embodiment of all Buddhas, who establishes all sentient beings in enlightenment through the four activities. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Chokyi Gyalchen, who directly perceives the realization of the self-awareness wisdom, and from whom, with elegant continuity, streams the profound and secret teaching of Mahamudra, without decline. I pray that the magnificent blessing may permeate my mind. Chokyi Nyingma, who guides all sentient beings to the realization of the unborn stage, by the power of the teachings which descend from the ultimate profound Dharma space. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Padme Gyalchen, in the unborn self-awareness space of the Dharmakaya, the son of Sambhogakaya unceasingly manifest, radiating the non-duality light of the Nirmanakaya. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Dharma Dwaza, who fulfills the wishes of all beings by granting the jewel of profound and secret teachings from the vast ocean of the practicing lineage. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Konchok Tenzin Chowang Lodro, whose nature is Vajradhara, manifests unceasingly from the great pervading luminosity of the unborn state. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. The peerless Dharma Mani, manifestation of Manjushri, who liberates all sentient beings through the teachings of the conventional and ultimate truths. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Tugji Nima, the embodiment of all objects of refuge and the manifestation of the compassionate deity. establishes all sentient beings in Buddhahood. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. The great Mahasiddha, Vidyadhara, Nuden Dorje, emanation of Sri Singha, the leader of yogins, who manifested in the snowland for the glory of Dharma and sentient beings, I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. The great warrior Jetsun Chokya, although his excellent qualities of abandonment and attainment equals the Buddhas of the 3 times, he skillfully tames the minds of all sentient beings by hiding these qualities. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. The all-pervading omniscient Tenzin Chokyi Lodro, the nature of the Vajra holder, whose wisdom I seize the limitless diversity of all phenomena and their nature, I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Shiwe Lodro, although he has transcended all conception of coming and going, birth and death, he manifests voluntarily to guide all sentient beings to enlightenment. I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Peerless Tenzin Chokyi Jungye, the emanation of Manjushri, who illuminates the explanations and practice of Dharma like the rays of the sun, I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Root Lama, who has actualized the self-awareness wisdom, mandala of the Yidams who grant the extraordinary attainments, Dakinis and Dharma guardians who dispel all hindrances and obstacles, I pray that the magnificent blessings may permeate my mind. Thus I supplicate respectfully to the wish-fulfilling Kagyu lineage. By this and other virtues, may I and all sentient beings achieve the ordinary and extraordinary attainments in this very lifetime. In all lifetimes, may I not be separated from the authentic Lamas, and enjoy the glorious holy Dharma. By perfecting the excellent qualities of the levels and the paths, may I and all beings quickly attain the rank of Vajradhara. We say these prayers to the root and lineage Lamas with strong devotion and one-pointed awareness.
Okay, next page. Yes, hold on. So now this one we will skip. Page 21, we use the long supplication together. You can put it somewhere. And then continue the explanation for the brief count those teachings, page 23 here.
So generally speaking?
Yes, go ahead there.
Generally speaking, when we obtain this precious complete human body, which has the complete qualities of the leisure and endowments, we should make extensive effort to study, contemplate, and engage in meditation practice of the precious Dharma to attain definite goodness. The reason behind this is that although we have this body of leisure and endowments, the day of life is short, the galloping of the Lord of Death is fast, and the tendency towards laziness and postponing Dharma practice is powerful. If the condition of death comes suddenly by exhausting life heedlessly, there is no place to escape, take refuge, except to go on to the next life. At that time, the wealth which you have accumulated, the loved ones, this cherished body, and so forth, during the experience of death, nothing will help. In such time, the only refuge and protector is the precious holy Dharma. Regarding this precious Dharma, the great compassionate teacher, Shakyamuni Buddha, depending on whether the trainees were of the family of the hearers, solitary realizers, or bodhisattvas, taught 3 types of vehicles. The latter teachings are included in the 2 vehicles, the Causal Sutra vehicle and the Fruition Secret Mantra vehicle. In the Secret Mantra vehicle, there are methods to attain enlightenment through the meditation practice of the arising and completion stages. This profound path of Phowa instruction is the only method to attain enlightenment forcefully by even a sinful one in an instant projection without need of long and diligent meditation practice. Ruthless and senseless and so forth are those creators of the 5 heinous crimes, but if they meet this path, will be liberated perfectly. And also, the great translator Marco Lhasa said, everyone has the method to attain enlightenment by meditation, but I have the method for enlightenment without the need of meditation. This refers to this kind of Phowa instruction. There are many marvelous, fascinating Phowa instructions in different Tantra texts of new and old lineages. This is Phowa Jak Sukma, instructions of transfer to the Pure Land of Dewachen, which is included in the terma of ancient secret mantra lineage. The Phowa Jak Sukma, the standing blade of grass, lineage is one of the precious Phowa practices. In the 8th century, the Dharma king of Tibet, Chogyal Trisong Jutsen, invited the great Indian tantric master, Guru Padmasambhava, to Tibet, and they successfully built the Samye monastery. Guru Padmasambhava ripened the minds of the king and his subjects through the Vajrayana vehicle. During that time, Guru Padmasambhava was residing in Chimfu cave in the vicinity of Samye, when an important minister of the king, Nyima, had a great tragedy. He had great wealth and power. He had 2 palaces and was bringing many things in and out of storage. He was doing this by the light of a lantern when a small spark caused a fire which instantly burned down the entire palace, tragically killing 13 people, including his parents. All his horses, mules, cattle, and other animals also perished in the fire. Minister Nyima, thinking of the respect and honor that others show their parents, felt that he had committed the heaviest of sins by causing the deaths of his parents and others. He was tortured with this suffering. The king, desiring to end the suffering of his minister, went to Chimfu cave to request the help of Padmasambhava. Padmasambhava, by miraculous power, went to the pure land of Dewachen to see Amitabha Buddha. He told Amitabha Buddha about the suffering of Minister Nyima and of all sentient beings. He asked Amitabha Buddha to give a special teaching to free them from all suffering. Amitabha Buddha gave this Phowa teaching to Padmasambhava and instructed that it should only be given to Minister Nyima for the time being, and sealed so it should not be given to others. Padmasambhava, through miraculous power, then came back to Chimfu Cave in Samye and gave this teaching to Minister Nyima, who then gave up all worldly activities to practice Phowa. He achieved the signs and realization of Phowa. Through the path of Phowa, Minister Nyima's consciousness attained the pure land of Dewachen. At the time of death, he used the Phowa, and inconceivable, marvelous signs appeared, such as rainbows in the sky and relics from his body. Then this text was written on the palm leaf with the blood from the ring finger of Padmasambhava, as the ink in the hair of Yeshe Sogyal as the pen. It was sealed 7 times and wrapped with waterproof silk and so forth. Then it was hidden under the black Mandala lake, which is located behind the east Daglagampo hill. The Naga king, Suranaratna, asked to be the guardian of this text. He was told by Padmasambhava that the future incarnation of Minister Nyima would be Nida Sangye, and that he must give the text to him. Padmasambhava then left to go to the land of the Rakshas in the southwest. After more than 350 years, the incarnation of Minister Nyima was born as the son of a shepherd and given the name Nida Sangye. While Nida Sangye was growing up, he looked after the sheep, during which time he felt great compassion and wept tears of sorrow when the lambs and other animals would die. Amitabha Buddha appeared directly to him and said, "O son of a noble family, don't suffer. This is the profound teaching to alleviate your suffering and to benefit all sentient beings." Thus he gave this Phowa teaching. Nida Sangye then gave the Phowa to all the dying animals, and often many miraculous signs appeared, such as rainbows and lights during the day. The Naga king then came to Nida Sangye and told him of the hidden text, Dharma. Nida Sangye took the tear from the Black Mandala lake, then gave the teaching to the Nagas in that lake. Through this teaching, most of the Nagas were liberated from the lower realms and reborn into the temporary high goodness realms. After that, this teaching was given to many human beings, and they were established in liberation. This great knowledge holder, Tertan, gave the lineage transmission to Namka Gyalchen, the great being, the keeper of this teaching. He gave it to the great realized Sangha Bhadra. He was not able to find a teacher to hold this lineage. He then received a prophecy from Vajrayogini to give the transmission to Ratsi Trime Lodra, Bagbo Trime Lodra, in Fan Po. He gave this transmission. He matured and liberated thousands of disciples through this Phowa. Then he transmitted the lineage to Chogye Sangye Gyalchen of Zingta Takto. Then he transmitted this to Lopan Gyalchen of Mansei. He transmitted this lineage to Lodrak Funsok Namgyal, the abbot of Yangrigar Monastery. He gave the lineage to Kunchok Ratna, the fully enlightened one, the first Drikung Kagyu Chetsang, and the great Vidyadhara Dharmakirti Choki Dragpa, the first Drikung Kagyu Chetsang. Chungsang. These 2 great beings enriched these profound teachings and made them well known. Since then, this great Phowa teaching has become one of the profound teachings of the Drikung Kagyu lineage. As explained in the Sutra and Tantra, the qualified disciples, with no doubt or hesitation about the Lama or the teachings, experience the Phowa signs, such as opening the Brahma door, becoming unconscious, and so forth, simply by receiving the Lung breath blessing transmission without even depending on the practice. The signs of this Phowa are experienced by many people and is quicker than other Phowas. Because of this, the fame of the magnificent blessing of the great Drikung Phowas remains intact and not exaggerated. These 2 brothers gave the lineage to Lama Lopa Tulku Trinle Namgyal, and so forth. The lineage was transmitted to the present time. This is the brief account of the history of the teachings. the meditation instructions. So these instructions are in 3 sections. The preparation, taking refuge in cultivating bodhicitta, the actual practice, the instruction of the actual meditation practice, and the conclusion, the beneficial effects of receiving the teachings, benefiting oneself and others. So the first section, taking refuge in cultivating bodhicitta. In front, in the space above myself, is a profound and vast jeweled throne supported by 8 peacocks, on which is a lotus, sun, and moon discs, upon which sits the Amitabha Buddha, who is in nature my root Lama. He is red in color, in Nirmanakaya form, wearing the 3 dharma robes, adorned by the major and minor marks, holding the offering bowl filled with nectar by his hands, in the meditation position, sitting in the Vajra position, radiating light from his body to all directions. He is surrounded by Padmasambhava, Tertan Nida Sangye, and all the lineage lamas in the dress of monks. Clearly establish the visualization in this way. I and all sentient beings from now on, until we achieve the ultimate enlightenment, take refuge in the root Lama Amitabha as the teacher, and take refuge in the instruction in the profound path of Phowa as the actual refuge, and take refuge in all the surrounding lineage lamas as the guide. Thus in this way we take refuge. Please do not forsake me from your compassionate mind. Then I will attain the state of Buddhahood quickly for the benefit of all mother sentient beings. For that reason, I will receive the instructions and practice of the profound path of Phowa, fully liberating through the upper door. With this prayer, cultivate the aspiration and action bodhicitta. This is the preparation, taking refuge and cultivating bodhicitta. So the second part, the actual meditation practice. Okay. First, establish the body posture. Sit in the Vajra position or the cross-legged position with the backbone as straight as an arrow. Expand your shoulders. Hold the 2 hands in the equipoise position and position the neck slightly bent to the front. The eyes gaze in the direction of the nose, the lips and teeth in their natural position. Thus make the 7th position of Vairochana physically. Then set the mind in this way. Okay, now we jump to the next, the third part of the benefit. So page 37. Third part, conclusion, the beneficial effects of receiving the teachings, benefiting oneself and others. If one practices this way, it will not harm the life, and you will get the great auspicious blessings to pacify the obstacles to life and so forth. Regarding the beneficial effects, when you practice this way, there are 9 beneficial effects and 1 ultimate beneficial effect. By the blessing of this practice, one will not experience the great suffering of agony at the time of death. One will not move the limbs. One will not lose urine and stool. One will not rotate the eyes upward. One will not breathe heavily. One will not produce perspiration at the heart. One will not make a tight fist. One will not have the eyes gazing into space. One will die easily in body posture. This was said by Rinpoche, the Lord of Secrets. The ultimate benefit is that even the sinful one who committed the heinous crimes, by meeting this forceful path of Phowa, will be born in the formless realm and cease suffering for the time being. Because of this, they will not be stained by evil deeds, so there will be no ripening results, and then they will choose the womb of universal monarch, God, human, or so forth, and will be freed from samsaric existence. Then you will be born wherever you desire to connect with Buddhahood. Thus is said in the Dorje Denji, 4 Vajraseed Tantra. If we receive the proper Phowa transmission when alive, or have the experience of practice, then at the time of death, even if there is no Lama to perform the Phowa, just by focusing our mind at the Brahma door, the consciousness will exit from there, and even the very sinful one will attain Buddhahood forcefully. This is a very pure instruction received from the former great teachers. Okay. Now we have the page 21. We just skip this short supplication. Okay, twice English. Page 21. I pray to the glorious Lama, the embodiment of the 4 Buddha's bodies, the crown jewel of all the entire Drikung Kagyu, the leader of sentient beings, the teacher of the ultimate path, the Lord of compassion, the regent of the Buddha, of peerless kindness, incomparable teacher, Vajradhara, great Lord Drikung, please hear my prayer. I pray to you, please look upon me with compassion. Please empower me with the blessings. Please grant me the 2 actual accomplishments now. Please bestow the fruit of the effortless establishment of the 2 purposes. I pray to the glorious Lama, the embodiment of the 4 Buddha's bodies, the crown jewel of all the entire Drikung Kagyu, the leader of sentient beings, the teacher of the ultimate path, the Lord of compassion, the region of the Buddha, of peerless kindness, incomparable teacher, Vajradhara, great Lord Drikung, please hear my prayer. I pray to you, please look upon me with compassion, please empower me with the blessings, please grant me the 2 actual accomplishments now. Please bestow the fruit of the effortless establishment of the 2 purposes.
One more.
I pray to the glorious Lama, the embodiment of the 4 Buddha's bodies, the crown jewel of all the entire Drikung Kagyu, the leader of sentient beings, the teacher of the ultimate path, the Lord of compassion, the region of the Buddha, of peerless kindness, incomparable teacher, Vajradhara, great Lord Drikung, please hear my prayer. I pray to you, please look upon me with compassion, please empower me with the blessings, please grant me the 2 actual accomplishments now. Please bestow the fruit of the effortless establishment of the 2 purposes.
Okay. Lama 21. Lama Now jump to the page 41, the long lineage prayer. Salom Phowa Jombara Jinji Alo Yunlom Phowa Kagyu Dewachen Tason Dana Tsawa Jurma Dewachen Jewa Jinji Sanje Uba Mala Chaze Lo Tsungmen Namga Jenzen La Sowa Salom Phowa Jombara Jinji Alo Yunlom Phowa Kagyu Dewachen Tason Dana Tsawa Jurma Dewachen Jewa Jinji Sanje Uba Mela Chaze Lo Dongden Sangha Bada La Sowan Salom Phowa Jombara Jinji Lo Yunlom Phowa Kagyu Dewachen Tason Dana Tsawa Jurma Dewachen Jewa Jinji Sanje Uba Mela Chaze Lo Pagu Chime Lo La Sowan Salom Phowa Jombara Jinji Lo Yunlom Phowa Kagyu Dewachen Tason Dana Tsawa Jurma Dewachen Jewa Jinji Sanje Uba Mela Chaze Lo Cheje Sanje Jenzen La Sowan Sablum Phowa Jombara Jinjilo, Yulum Phowa Kagyu Dewachen. Dasun Dene Zewe Jurmado, Dewachen Dewachen Sanje Oba Meloi Chazelo, Songme Madi Zenjelo, Sowa. Sablum Phowa Jombara Jinjilo, Yulum Phowa Kagyu Dewachen. Dasun Dene Zewe Jurmado, Dewachen Dewachen Sanje Oba Meloi Chazelo. Yongzin Punzo Namje La Soba, Sablum Phowa Jombara Jinjil, Yulam Phowa Kagyu Dewachen Jinjilo, Dasun Dene Zewe Jurma, Dewachen Dewachen Jinjilo, Sanje Oba Meloi Chazelo. Kenjen Namjum Punzo La Soba, Sablum Phowa Jombara Yulam Phowa Kagyu Dewachen Jinjilo, Dasun Dene Zewe Jurma, Dewachen Dewachen Jinjilo, Sanje Oba Meloi Chazelo. Drikung Kagyu La Soba, Sablum Phowa Jombara Jinjilo, Yulam Phowa Kagyu Dewachen Jinjilo, Dasun Dene Zewe Jurma, Dewachen Dewachen Jinjilo, Sanje Oba Meloi Chazelo. Vibze Chuji Dagwa La Soba, Sablum Phowa Jombara Jinjilo, Yulam Phowa Kagyu Dewachen Jinjilo, Dasun Dene Zewe Jurma. Dewachen Dewachen Jinjilo, Sanje Oba Meloi Chazelo. Wenjo Tenle Namje La Soba, Sablum Phowa Jombara Jinjilo, Yulam Phowa Kagyu Dewachen Jinjilo, Dasun Dene Zewe Jurma. Dewachen Dewachen Jinjilo, Sanje Oba Meloi Chazelo. Wenjo Tenle Sangpo La Soba, Sablum Phowa Jombara Jinjilo, Yulam Phowa Kagyu Dewachen Jinjilo, Dasun Dene Zewe Jurma. Dewachen Dewachen Jinjilo, Sanje Oba Meloi Chazelo. Tenle Tunju Chuji La Soba, Sablum Phowa Jombara Jinjilo, Yulam Phowa Kagyu Dewachen Jinjilo, Dasun Dene Zewe Jurma. Dewachen Dewachen Jinjilo, Sanje Oba Meloi Chazelo. Wenjo Dinzen Drikung La Soba, Sablum Phowa Jombara Jinjilo, Yulam Phowa Kagyu Dewachen Jinjilo, Dasun Dene Zewe Jurma. Dewachen Dewachen Jinjilo, Sanje Oba Meloi Chazelo. Yongzin Chugi Jinzen La Soba, Sablum Phowa Jombara Jinjilo, Yulam Phowa Kagyu Dewachen Jinjilo, Dasun Dene Zewe Jurma. Dewachen Dewachen Jinjilo, Sanje Oba Meloi Chazelo. Tenzin Chuji Nima La Soba, Sablum Phowa Jombara Jinjilo, Yulam Phowa Kagyu Dewachen Jinjilo, Dasun Dene Zewe Jurma. Dewachen Dewachen Jinjilo, Sanje Oba Meloi Chazelo. Chapta Peme Jinzen La Soba, Sablum Phowa Jombara Jinjilo, Yulam Phowa Kagyu Dewachen Jinjilo, Dasun Dene Zewe Jurma. Dewachen Dewachen Jinjilo, Sanje Oba Meloi Chazelo. Jejun Dharma Tongza La Soba, Sablum Phowa Jombara Yulam Phowa Kagyu Dewachen Jinjilo, Dasun Dene Zewe Jurma. Dewachen Dewachen Jinjilo, Sanje Oba Meloi Chazelo. Gajen Shanju Ambo La Soba, Sablum Phowa Jombara Jinjilo, Yulam Phowa Kagyu Dewachen Jinjilo, Dasun Dene Zewe Jurma. Dewachen Dewachen Jinjilo, Sanje Oba Meloi Chazelo. Kejen Luju Jinzen La Soba, Sablum Phowa Jombara Yulum Phowa Kachun Dewa Jinjelo, Tazun Dene Zewa Jirma, Dewachen Jewara Jinjelo, Sanje Ova Mela Jaze, Tenjen Demben Tenjen La Sowan, Yulum Phowa Jumbara Jinjelo, Yulum Phowa Kachun Dewara Jinjelo, Tazun Dene Zewa Jirma, Dewachen Jewara Jinjelo, Sanje Ova Mela Jaze, Winjo de Jenny Mahala Sowa de Salam Phowa Jumbara Jinjel, Yelom Phowa Kaju Duvara Jinjelo, Tasan Dene Teve Juma, Dewachen de Jevara Jinjelo, Sanje Ova Mela Jase, Kudu Chuma Ludu La Sowa de Salam Phowa Jumbara, Yelom Phowa Kaju Duvara Jinjel, Tasan Dene Teve Juma, Dewachen de Jevara Jinjel, Sanje Uba Mela Chazelo, Ujin Nonten Dorjela Sowa, Salam Phowa Jumbara Jinjelo, Yulum Phowa Kaju Dewaji, Tasan Dene Sowa Juma, Dewachen de Jeva Jinjelo, Sanje Uba Mela Chazelo, Chizun Kunjo Chujavala Sowa, Salam Phowa Jumbara Jinjelo, Yulum Phowa Kaju Duvara Jinjelo, Tasan Dene Teve Juma, Dewachen de Jevara Jinjelo, Sanje Ova Mela Chazelo, Zenzi Shive Lujula Sowa, Salam Phowa Jumbara Jinjelo, Yulum Phowa Kaju Duvara Jinjelo, Tasan Dene Teve Juma, Dewachen de Jeva Jinjelo, Sanje Ova Mela Chazelo, Tubden Shive Lujula Sowa, Salam Phowa Jumbara Jinjelo, Yulum Phowa Kaju Duvara Jinjelo, Tasan Dene Teve Juma, Dewachen de Jevara Jinjelo, Sanje Ova Mela Chazelo, Tenzin Chujin Jungna Lo Sowa, Salam Phowa Jumbara Jinjelo, Yulum Phowa Kaju Duvara Jinjelo, Tasan Dene Teve Juma, Dewachen de Jevara Jinjelo, Sanje Ova Mela Chazelo, Tenzin Zawe Lama La Sowa de Salam Phowa Jumbara Jinjelo, Yulum Phowa Kaju Duvara Jinjelo, Tasan Dene Teve Juma, Dewachen de Jeva Jinjelo, Sanje Ova Mela Chazelo. Now please share the image with the Buddha Amitabha. So now this is where you need imagination. Your left is the Buddha Amitabha, as they call Buddha material position, like someone sitting in the cushion. Now see Buddha Amitabha's foot is touching the base of the lotus in moon disk. So now you can see your right side and the lady, her head, the crown chakra is blocked by Buddha Amitabha. You can see her central channel is blue color. So this we can imagine we have the 75,000 channels in our body. Looks like a big machine. So this key important channel is the central channel. Now you can see your left next to the Buddha Amitabha. That's the represented the central channel. Blue outside and red inside. Now you see the middle of the lower bottom, the lotus seed. The lotus looks like, say, imagine, just open, so fresh, and 8 petals lotus. And then the top you see the red ball. So the red ball is the represented your consciousness. So light, like maybe like a cotton, very light. Then you see the center of the arrow and up. So that's the way we use the hit through your meditation. First, you need to clean, not only thinking the blue image. Your whole sit the correct position. Your back is straight. Don't lay down or maybe the couch. You need to come a little bit across the leg in a position. And then you see each we use the hick. You see the first maybe 5 inches come up the lotus or your heart center. Then each time like 5 by 5, come up. You're gonna see the 7 times touching the Buddha Amitabha's big toes. When we use Ka, then the consciousness coming down your left, your right, the big blue, white arrows coming down. So this means your consciousness coming down to your heart place. So this is we each use the hit 7 times, and the 7 times we need 3. So now your hands together like Buddha Amitabha. You see your left, holding touching the meditation position hands, and then your back spine is very straight. The early said 7 characteristic Buddha Vajrayana position. So this means you're just straight your back, neck, and so forth. But then you're above your crown at the Buddha Amitabha setting. See is your right side, the lady. So we use the hip all simultaneously together with the imagination. That's together. Hick, 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 hick. Hick, 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 hick. Hick, 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 hick. Okay, now same continue this application. That's the short time. Now this time the only name the lamas. Pagu Time Ludra Sowande Chuji Sanje Jenzen La Sowande Tsongme Made Zenjen La Sowande Yunzen Ponzo Namje Lo Sowande Kenji Namjum Ponzo Lo Sowande Jidun Kunjo Ratna La Sowande Rinje Juji Taba La Sowande Kunjo Tenle Namje La Sowande Kunjo Tenle Sangbo La Sowande Tenle Tundue Juji La Sowande Kunjo Tenze Tunde La Sowande Yonze Juji Jenzen La Sowande Tenzin Juji Nima La Sowande Chabda Peme Jenzen La Sowande Jidun Dharma Donza La Sowande Jen Janchung La Sowande Chejin Lodu Jenzen La Sowande Ranjin Tembe Zejin La Sowande Kunjo Duji Nima La Sowande Lodu Chua Lodu La Sowande Ujin De Dorje La Sowande Jitha Kunjo Jujo La Sowande Tenzi Chuji Lodu La Sowande Tubden Shive Lodu La Sowande Tenzi Chujin Chune La Sowande Chenji Zawe Lama La Sowande Salam Phowa Jombar Jinji Lo Nilam Phowe Kaju Dewachen Jinji Lo Aso Dene Tsubu Gyurmata Dewachen Dewa Jinji Sanje Oba Mela Chazelo. Again, the imagination continue, and your body is need to good position. At least your back spine is straight. Buddha Amitabha is your head, the crown chakra. But the material position is two big toe block in your crown chakra. And we use the hick with your true meditation. Hick, 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 go. Hick, 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 go. Hick, 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 go. how they transform Buddha Amitabhas become Buddha Amitayus. So Buddha Amitayus longevity. So Buddha Amitayus mantras are so powerful because Buddha Amitayu mantras, the thousands of Buddhas, they explain how benefit. And maybe you have the Amitayu Sutras, if you have, I think we have, you can share 1 or 2 page, how benefit. So this the sadhana is, of course, all dharmas very profound. The Amitayu is the longevity deity, the most purified Buddha, the power blessing, because the Bodhisattva said, so 93 million Buddhas gathering say how wonderful this practice benefit. So there are so many countless Bodhisattvas explain how benefit when you reciting the Buddha Amitayus, how benefit. If you're going to reciting 10, 12, 100 millions, how benefit. You're going to reciting in a quiet place, public place, in a remote place, near the water, any place, whoever hear is a very powerful mantra. So we're going to short explain the Buddha Amitayus. So now here, right at the beginning, the explanation Buddha, So now the Jambe Samje Kanda Sada Shipada Mushin number Srija Sanjay Tuba Yoruba, that number of euros. The Om Manjushri, if the people hear 108 names of the Buddha called in Buddha, the boundless life and the wisdom. So that's kind of how the benefit explanation. Whoever hear the span of the life will extend it. So this is called longevity. So people in the Tibetan tradition will pray for long life in the Dalai Lama, long life in your own guru, long life your partner, long life your parents. So wherever we important, we always wishing not only long life, with a happy long life. They say the 10 number years. If they keep these names in the mind, will help their span of the life extend. So maybe a few page. Like next page, please. Okay. Can you read this one?
O Manjushri, these will be the qualities and the benefits that come to any son or daughter of noble family who wishes to extend their life and who listens to these 108 names of the Buddha called boundless life and wisdom, the utterly discerning King of Splendor, or who writes them, encourages others to write them, or reads them aloud. O Manjushri, whoever writes these 108 names of the Buddha called boundless life and wisdom, the utterly discerning King of Splendor, or encourages others to write them, or writes them in a book and keeps it in the home, or reads them aloud, will live for 100 years without their span of life being exhausted. And when they die, they will be reborn in a pure land such as the universe of boundless qualities, the Buddha field of the Buddha of boundless life.
Okay, so this so on and so forth. So this one we have in text in the book. I don't know how you can call it, collecting books, and there's a very wonderful benefit you can reciting. This is how benefit. So that's the last time in the text that who can write, also good. So there are Santa Keeper and Washington C.L. She finished. She sent me a book. I'm almost finished the hub. So everybody can finish this book, I can send here and there. There's such a benefit. So anyway, now we will go back the short sadhana, main text, Phowa text, page 57.
Lord Amitabha, our guide to enlightenment, who guards us from untimely death, protector of the helpless and suffering, Buddha Amitabha, to you I pray.
Om Namo Bhagavate Abharimeda Ayurjana Sambhene Sheda Tenzoranjaya Tadangadaya Arahadi Samya Sambuddhaya Yada Om Punya Punya Ma Punya Abharimeda Punya Abharimeda Punya Jana Sambharova Chidi Omo Survasam Sagra Bari Shuddha Dharma Dega Gana Samugati Sambhavam Vishuddha Manaya Bari Vari Zohai Om Namo Bhagavate Abharimeda Ayurjana Sambhene Sheda Tenzorajaya Tadangadaya Arahati Samya Sambuddhaya Yada Om Punya Punya Ma Punya Abharimeda Punya Abharimeda Punya Jana Sambharava Jiti Om Survasam Sagra Bari Shuddha Dharma Dega Gana Samugati Sambhavam Vishuddha Manaya Bari Bari Soha. One more time. Om Namo Bhagavate Abharimeda Ayurjana Sambhene Sheda Tenzorajaya Tadangadaya Arahati Samya Sambuddhaya Yada Om Punya Punya Ma Punya Abharimeda Punya Abharimeda Punya Jana Sambharava Chidi Om Survasam Sagra Bari Shuddha Dharma Dega Gana Samugati Sambhavam Vishuddha Manaya Bari Bari Zohai Om Amarana Vindaye Soha 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 Om Amarana Vindaye Seba Mingon, Hakun Dugyon, Rova Jijam Malubati, Salangwe Baraisho.
Through the virtue of this practice, may I achieve the great realization of Amitabha. To this state, may I come to lead every being, not one left behind.
So now, people who requested, the people who pass away, we can dedication them, and also people who ill, we can also dedication them. So the connection or directly with our community or this moment, or indirectly, whoever requested, we keep in seriously in prayer. Please there, read the names if you.
Yes. The people who pass away: Donald Alden Mason, Laura Russell, Sarah Gurung. All animals and life lost in Athens suburb and forest fire, and 60 people who died on Brazil plane crash.
So any missing, if you want your family members and whoever need and say name, we can all together prayer. Okay, first we few short mantras in Buddha Amitabha mantra, and then dedication this one. Emma Hall, and the central is marvelous Buddha Amitabha Barnes light. On the right side, the Lord of great compassion, and on the left, the water Pani, the Lord of powerful means. All are surrounded by limitless Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Immeasurable peace and happiness is the blissful pure land in Dewachen. When I and all beings pass from samsara, may we born there without taking samsara rebirth. May we have the blessing of the meeting Amitabha face to face, by the power of the blessing of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas with the 10 directions. May we end this aspiration without hindrance. Daya da benzendeya awam bodhanaye soha. Now the social media or Facebook, someone requested the person name is Maria Wegel. So she was very sick or dying, Stockholm in Sweden. So we can keep in prayer the person. And whoever find the family ill, we can short mantra, the medicine Buddha. All praise and reverence to the medicine Buddha, who radiate the light of the Viduriya Jewel. Excellent one, your compassion from all beings, dispel the suffering of the lower realms. By this virtue, may I quickly accomplish medicine Buddha, may I establish in all sentient beings without exception in that state. We just the Amitabha's longevity and the healing medicine Buddha, long life for His Holiness Dalai Lama, and all the great masters and each individual, long life and meaningful and useful life, and end to all the virtues and peace and happiness. Chere Sumwa Tenzi Jazu Shabe Side Bado Den Proje. English.
For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of every benefit and bliss without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, you who are one with Avalokiteshvara, may you remain steadfast until samsara's end. Embodiment of the three precious jewels, Padmapani, who holds the teachings of the victorious one, seeing the all goodness meaning with the wisdom eye, may you who are spontaneously established activities live long for hundreds of kalpas. Noble Manjushri, the Lord of Speech, who manifests to hold the teachings of the Triple Gem, who raises the lamp of the sage's teachings, may you who are the light of the Dharma live long for hundreds of kalpas. The sage's rare and supreme teachings, restored and maintained by the courageous one, propagating the conqueror's teachings of scripture and realization, vastly blooming, your brilliant lotus mind, may you live long.
Okay, now you can English the Dorje Chang, the Lobo continue.
Dorje Chang, Tolopa, Naropa, Marpa, Milarepa, Dharma Lord Gampopa, Phagmadrupa, and Lord Rakumpa, please bestow upon us the most auspicious blessing of all the Kagyu Lamas. By this virtue may I achieve the all-knowing state, and may all who travel on the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death cross the ocean of samsara by defeating all enemies, confusion, the cause of suffering. Bodhicitta, the excellent and precious mind, where it is unborn may it arise, where it is born may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. I pray that the Lama may have good health and long life. I pray that your Dharma activities spread far and wide. I pray that I may not be separated from you. As Manjushri and likewise Samantabhadra realize the ultimate state, Buddhahood, I will follow in their path and share the merit for all sentient beings. By the blessing of the Buddha who attained the three kayas, by the blessing of the truth of the unchanging Dharma as such, by the blessing of the indivisible Sangha order, may the merit I share bear fruit. By the virtues collected in the three times by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the innate root of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, precious enlightenment. May the teachings of the great Drikung Kagyu, who is omniscient, Lord of the Dharma, master of interdependence, continue and increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation until the end of samsara. Glorious, holy, venerable, precious, kind root, and lineage lamas, divine assembly of Yidam deities and assemblies of Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Yogins, Yoginis, and Dakinis dwelling in the 10 directions, please hear my prayer. May the virtues collected in the three times by myself and all sentient beings in samsara and nirvana and the innate root of virtue not result in the eight worldly concerns, the four causes of samsara, or rebirth as a Shravaka or Pratyeka Buddha. May all mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me and mine, obstructors who harm, misleading Maras, and the hordes of demons, experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. By the power of this vast root of virtue, may I benefit all beings through my body, speech, and mind. May the afflictions of desire, hatred, ignorance, arrogance, and jealousy not arise in my mind. May attachment to fame, reputation, wealth, honor, and concern for this life not arise for even a moment. May my mind stream be moistened by loving kindness, compassion, and bodhicitta, and through that may I become a spiritual master with good qualities equal to the infinity of space. May I gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra in this very life. May the torment of suffering not arise even at the time of my death. May I not die with negative thoughts. May I not die confused by wrong view. May I not experience an untimely death. May I die joyfully and happily in the great luminosity of the mind as such, and the pervading clarity of Dharmata. May I, in any case, gain the supreme attainment of Mahamudra at the time of death or in the bardo.
Wisdom and courage.
I rely on you, Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, until I achieve enlightenment. Please grant me enough wisdom and courage to be free from delusion. If I am supposed to get sick, let me get sick, and I'll be happy. May this sickness purify my negative karma and the sickness of all sentient beings. If I am supposed to be healed, let all my sickness and confusion be healed, and I'll be happy. May all sentient beings be healed and filled with happiness. If I am supposed to die, let me die, and I'll be happy. May all the delusion and the causes of suffering of beings die. If I am supposed to live a long life, let me live a long life, and I'll be happy. May my life be meaningful in service to sentient beings. If my life is to be cut short, let it be cut short, and I'll be happy. May I and all others be free from attachment and aversion.
Okay, wonderful. Dharma brothers and sisters, very nice to see you. And some new people join with us. And also the Dharma is very benefit, exciting. So the upcoming, the Venerable Drikung Kagyu nun is coming. She is the student of Garchen Rinpoche. So I met her in Germany, and she has many teachings, qualities, things like that. We were very exciting host. She's coming our center 20, is tomorrow, and then still 1 week. And people near here, if you want to serve the anis, usually always only lamas. Now monks and nuns, equality, okay, the 50-50, no higher, no lower, things like that, they're the same. So if you're near here, we can maybe, before the teaching for her, we can show for her the Boston area. We can maybe show for her Harvard, near there, maybe take some fruit pick up in the good peach season, maybe near the beach. So we will, near our center, we need to think about it, how we can take care, So we will take care nice, then she will come back again and again. If we not take care, that's it. She's first and last. What do you call? They have one another language, by, high and by, We don't need that. We will many hellos. Okay. So anybody have any questions for me?
Lama, I have.
Go ahead.
Is Dalai Lama sick?
Turn out to maybe different. Say again.
Is the Dalai Lama, is he sick?
No, remember he knee repair or surgery. Remember the operation?
I know that they are going to make a big long life player in New York. I think they rented out the huge hall.
Yes. So we don't need to wait in New York. We can pray right now.
No, it just makes me wonder whether he's sick or not.
No, he's not sick, but we still our devoted student is responsibility a very, very, very long life.
The ticket got sold out. It's a big deal. Why would that be? Because I don't understand. It doesn't say empowerment or anything like that. So why would that be?
Why? Because His Holiness the Dalai Lama is not many. If the movie actors, so many actors and actresses. Dalai Lama is only one. So there's no price. If you miss this time, we don't know when he coming back. The Dalai Lama's teaching is no price.
Is that the teaching?
Of course, when he come, he can talk the dharma. Whatever he talked is dharma.
Oh, I didn't know that he's coming.
So now you know he's coming. You already know sold out the ticket, meaning he's coming.
Oh, it didn't say it on the poster. It didn't say that he's coming.
He's not coming. Then tickets. Why is the ticket sale? He's not coming.
I don't, that's why I was wondering, and I didn't buy it, and it got sold out, and then now I know why.
Now you know, now tickets sold out. There are chance 2 times. Ticket now, 16,000 sold out. Within 1 hour.
Oh, okay. Is there any other venue coming up, or that was it?
That's it. There's coming in
Next
your
one is
state, New York.
Switzerland if you want. Switzerland next week.
Oh, oh, I can't go.
He's
I
in
think-
New York and he's on the way back to India.
I think it's okay. No, we outside in Tibet, in like any West country in Nepal, India, Bhutan, including United States, Canada, and all over the world, you can download it, the YouTube. His Holiness teaching is 30, 40 years teaching there. You see him many, many times. So only inside Tibet, they have no chance to see him. Otherwise, everybody can receive teaching, lesson again and again. So last time you already saw also him when he come to the New York, right?
I did briefly.
So that's good. Your briefly means some people didn't chance anything. Your see the briefly is good.
Thank you.
Yes. Any questions? Okay. Yes, go ahead.
Right, in the prayers, in these prayers, and
These
it's
prayers, yes.
the Phowa prayers.
Yes.
For Amitabha, it says, "May we be reborn in Sukhavati, Pure Land. I
Right.
supplicate."
Yes.
And then the next one is, "To the Buddha Amitabha, I prostrate." Why? What's the difference between supplicate and prostrate? I mean, why are we supplicating one and prostrating to the other?
No, that you will both. You can prostrate and you can supplicate too.
Okay, so they mean the same thing, basically.
Yeah, we're the same. Not much different.
All right. I was just curious as to why in the prayer, they keep saying this way, supplicate, that way, prostrate.
Yeah, looks
Okay.
like big menus, Looks like all same the food, but different menus because you're bigger. The party, there are a lot of food, but the same is idea to good feel in the stomach. That's all. So likewise, this the prostrate, all supplication, but idea is we need to rebirth the Sukhavati. Sukha is Sanskrit called in the Tibetan called Dewachen or joyful place. The Sukha, the dukkha is suffering, such as the lower realms, This is called Sukha and Dukkha.
Thank you, Lama.
All right,
Good question.
go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh, she was just saying, good question.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe
Yeah, I don't have a question.
okay. I thought maybe you have a question. Yes. Okay, wonderful, everyone. Take good care. See you soon. The Drikung Kagyu is teaching. In the morning teachings, you guys good sleep or busy to work, not much. The evenings, a little bit busy too. But between, whenever you see you and see you.
Thank you, Lama.
Thank you, Lama.
Lama. Thank
Yes.
you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Take care. Good night, everyone.
Night.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Good night.